Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. I hope you are all doing okay and have had a lovely week. For those in the UK, I hope you've enjoyed the extra bank holidays, the Queen's Jubilee if you celebrate it. If not, just the extra couple of days off work. Hope you've enjoyed those. I've had the whole of this week off, which has been lovely. Busier than I anticipated, but yeah, still nice and chilled, super chilled. Spent the last couple of days not really doing a lot, apart from crocheting, and then yeah, plan to chill out rest of today and tomorrow before I start my new job on Monday, which I am bricking it about, to put it politely. We won't swear on this. Yeah, quite nervous, but hopefully it'll be all right. My friend's looking after me for my first week and a half, so somebody I know at least, which is good. Somebody I used to work with quite a while ago, so at least I've got a face that I know looking after me. But there you go. But hopefully I'll be able to do a few more videos. Nothing has arrived this week. I didn't anticipate anything coming, to be honest, with all the bank holidays and things that I've ordered. I have got a bit of a list again of bits and bobs that are coming. So what have I got coming? So the WIP order I told you about last week, that is actually on a 5-week pre-order turnaround. Might be here a little bit quicker, but that's the time frame, so that won't come for another couple of weeks. What else have I got? I did purchase, I think I said to you last week, in Siobhan's update, so whenever Care Bears is ready, she will ship my amalgamation of 3 orders plus Care Bears or whatever it is out. So I'll get all of those. Have placed an order with Good Vibes Yarn because they sent me through an offer code for the Jubilee. I'll check to see if it's still valid. If it is, I'll pop you a little link in the description. I've ordered some glow in the dark yarn, which I've been after for a while. So that'd be interesting to see, and see how glowy in the dark it is. That's not really a word, but you know what I mean. See how luminescent it is. That's probably a better word. And I did also order from her some, I think they're Lion brand mandala cakes. So they're cake. When we say cakes, they're like the big round, sort of like self ombre or self patterning yarn. So I've ordered some of those. What else have I ordered craft related? I don't think there's anything else craft related. They've all sold out already. Got myself onto the Kew Gardens workshop. I was debating whether to go or not. It happens to fall when I've got a day off for my birthday. It's not my actual birthday. My birthday is the 2 days after, but I've got the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday booked off work already. So I've booked to go up on Wednesday the 22nd to Kew. I've booked my train tickets. There was a train that was getting into Kew Bridge for 10:20 and the workshop starts at 10:30. And with my anxiety and that and OCD, I'm just like, nah, I can't handle like only having 10 minutes wiggle room in case any trains are late or I miss any connections. So I have had to pay the more expensive single ticket up there. I've got a cheap single return for like £9, and I could have got a cheap one up there for £12 if it got in a bit earlier than 10:20. So I've had to pay £36 for one way, rush hour, and I've got to leave here at 7:30 in the morning. Anyway, so yeah, train tickets booked. So the Kew Gardens workshop for Toft, completely sold out already, but it is worthwhile if you fancy going, keep checking back for tickets in case anyone's had to cancel. It was £65, which gets you in entry into Kew Gardens as well. And it was £55 if you're a member of, I don't know if Kew is National Trust or whether it's just a separate one for Kew Gardens, but if you're a member, it was only £55. So it's a hand-dyed yarn, and assuming it's the picture on there, it looks a really nice colour. I quite like the colour. And the pattern is for a lupin flower. So looking forward to that, to go up and see the Toft ladies. I've got to obviously get myself sorted and get up there, change couple of changes on the trains and get up there for 10:30. So yeah, but that's it, yarny related. So I'll show you, we finished the peony. She's all done. I say she, I'm calling her a she. Peony Flower Monster. So this was the first instalment of the Flora Society Club. She does actually have something in there to try and hold her neck up, but her head's still naturally just the weight of it. Yes, first instalment of the Flora Society Club. And this is the blush yarn. That actually worked up quite nicely. I think a lot of people decided to do the head in just cream and then do all the petals, but I've done the whole thing in blush. And I've still got quite a sizable chunk of it left. I want to say it's maybe about 50 grams, just under. So it's not masses that I've used for this, which is quite nice. And then we've got the, show you the hands, leaves, hand leaves, arms. So yeah, she's all done. I'll show you the top so you can just see. That's what it looks like on the inside with all the peony petals. The pattern didn't actually tell you where to start these petals. I was never going to start these ones this high up, so I did ask on one of the Toft Addicts Facebook groups to see what people had done so they could show me, because the pattern didn't tell you where to put them. So it's a little bit of guesswork, but yeah, that looks quite pretty on the inside, I think. So yeah, pleased with her actually, after the debate being out on the colour, because half of the skein was completely undyed and the other half was pink and undyed. But it's actually worked up quite nicely with some splashes of pink there. So yeah, Flower Monster Peony done. I did then Toft, they might still be on there because obviously we're still Jubilee time frame at the moment. Toft have put some free patterns on there for the Jubilee. It's minis. So it was a mini corgi, a Victoria sandwich. I can't think what else was on there. Bunting, I think. So it's a few little mini projects to go with the Queen doll, if you manage to get the Queen doll, or just to make for your Jubilee celebrations. So I made the mini corgi. So this is the mini corgi pattern from top. Hold of it. So yeah, got a little tail on the back. So I quickly made that on Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, so little mini corgi. So she's now got a little version, because Toft did do a full-size corgi pattern, I believe, but obviously that was too big. So quite pleased they came out with a mini corgi pattern. And I did also, I've put it on there, let me grab it so you can see it. I made something else on Thursday. Oh, climbing, you can probably see me climbing. Oh, here I am again. Hello. So the Toft Addicts group on Facebook is running what's known as Toft Fest throughout June. Although I was on the group last year, I didn't seem to experience this or see it. Not too sure why. But this is basically all through June. They run different like competitions and, you know, guess the pattern and things like that. So Thursday was show your mini Beth or your Beth makes, because Beth is the lovely lady at Toft that always answers our emails and gives us help with things when, you know, there's a problem with a pattern, we're not sure if we're doing something right, if we need help with an order, anything like that. So I had not made Beth yet, because Beth is a Dutch bunny rabbit pattern, and my previous bunny girl was a Dutch, and I wanted to look for a similar colour brown, so she was kind of like, not tortoiseshell-y. I can show you what she looked like. This is a cushion with her on. This was my girl Holly, with the browns. So I'm trying to look for this sort of, I suppose, textured brown, you'd say, rather than one solid brown colour. So I was looking to try and make her in the full size. So I hadn't yet made Beth, but I wanted to take part in the competition because the prizes were Beth patches, and I so want a Beth patch. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but I made a mini Beth in about 4 hours on Thursday night. Oh, here she is. So she is in chestnut, that's the word. The pattern says to make in charcoal, but she has been made in chestnut, so she is brown and white, the same as, you know, my little girl Holly. But I wanted I'll do the full size better, and I can either find or make my own sort of textured brown colour. And there she is. She has got a little tail there, you can see. Couldn't see it against the black sofa. So yes, I posted her at 1 minute to midnight on the page, but yeah, sadly I did not win, but it's nice we've got a mini one, because what I've done is I've going to put her on top of my little urn with my little girl's ashes in, so she's going to sit out there, so that's cute. Lastly, so as I don't bore you to tears this weekend, I made Dave the seagull, didn't I, for Father's Day, because I know Dad won't watch this. So now I have decided I want to make him another bird to go with it, because I've got time, because Father's Day in the UK is June the 19th, so we've got a few weeks. So I have decided, after looking through the list of birds with my husband, which one to do, because I wanted something slightly different, because Dave is mainly grey and white, he's a seagull. So we are making a Duke of the Mallard. So we've done body, neck and head, so that's all done. So this is silver, chestnut, cream and green. So body is all done and nicely stuffed and ready to go. And we are currently working on, it's still attached, leg number 1. We're down to the toesies. So that's just silver and orange. So I need to split into my 3 rounds to do my toes. So yeah, not too bad going. So he's literally, it's not too involved other than that really. We've got another leg to do. Both the wings are just in plain silver, and then his yellow beak. So actually there's not too much to Duke the Mallard, but then I thought he can go with Dave the seagull. And last year I made my dad Desmond the blue tip. So I'm trying to do, because my dad is an ornithologist, goes bird watching, I'm trying to do like UK birds, rather than, because some of them, like I love the the toucans and things like that. They're really, really nice. Obviously take a lot of colours, which I do have upstairs, but not really the UK being their natural habitat. Yes, so trying to stick to UK style birds. So I thought, well, the mallard duck can't go wrong. So yeah, so hopefully that will be finished maybe by the end of this weekend. I'm going to do some more tonight and tomorrow, and then that'll be Father's Day sorted. Then I've got a choice as to what I do next. Obviously my delphiniums just arrived from Flora Society, and I've got the cornflower. Actually might do the cornflower next, just because I'll split out my Flora Society a little bit, because obviously it's once every 3 months. I won't quite leave it 5-6 months like I did with the peony, but I do want to maybe have something else in between. And I don't really know really. Other than that, I've got my washing line has currently got my license to frill jumper that I made recently, and my shawl that I made out of my Advent yarns. I've washed those and they're hanging out on the line today because it's nice weather, because obviously they're being yarn. I mean, some people do put them in the washing machine, but I'm a bit too scared. So I've hand washed them and they've hung out. Obviously they need to drip dry as well. It's probably not the best way to do it. You're probably supposed to lay them down and block them and things like that. But I mean, my jumper will stretch out slightly by me hanging it. It's the only way really for them to drip dry and actually dry properly. So I'm going to go and check on those in a sec. Dungarees are going wonky. But that is pretty much it today. Yeah, sorry, not as much interesting gubbins and stuff. When some orders come through, obviously that will be quite nice for me to share with you when I get those. But otherwise it's just going to be a week of me, yeah, learning my new job, see how I get on, and then do a video again next weekend for you, and hopefully I'll feel a little bit more settled after having a week under my belt. But yeah, I will do, if anything arrives, I'll do videos next Saturday. I might, if I can, try and save them and do them as unboxings. Depends how itchy my hand's getting wanting to open them. But enjoy the rest of your bank holiday weekend. I know it's just normal weekend now, but enjoy the rest of your weekend. Should have been a nice break having four days off straight, unless you were unfortunate enough to have been working. So retail and places like that, I do feel for you. And yeah, have a good week, and thank you as always for watching. Sorry for my waffling. And hopefully we'll see you next week with maybe some goodies if we're lucky. Take care. Bye.